everyone. It is a beautiful day for a night at home together. I'm so glad that you've joined me and others in our community for our first ever Pasadena Ronald McDonald House Shine at Home Gala. My name is Megan Foker, and I'm the co-chair for the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House Board of Trustees. Are you guys ready for a wonderful evening tonight? I know that I am. Tonight's gala is going to look very different from our previous galas. And while we can't wait to be able to come together again in person to celebrate, with the help of our sponsors, our community partners, our volunteers, and good old technology, we still can come together and celebrate in a safe and responsible way. But before we get started, I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine from my Shine at Home kit. Please feel free to join me if you would like a glass of wine too. Thank you to San Antonio Winery for your very generous donation of the wine for this evening. And thank you to our Gala Committee for curating this wonderful box of surprises to help us celebrate together tonight. You know, tonight would not be possible without the hard work of our Gala Committee, led by our Gala Chair, the incredible Wendy Doherty. Wendy, to you and your whole committee, thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication to the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House. It means so much. Now, if you all take a peek inside your Shine at Home kit, you'll see that there's a photo prop. I'm going to use it to take a selfie, and then I'm going to post a selfie on the photo wall on the webpage. I would love it if you would all do the same thing. That way we can see each other as we're celebrating together tonight, even though we're at home and we're apart. You know, a lot has changed over these last few tumultuous months. But one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to the children and families that stay at the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House. It is with your support that we can continue to provide a safe, warm, loving home away from home when families need it the most. I'm very proud that I live in a community that takes care of each other. And I'm very proud and grateful that we come together each year to raise critical funds for the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House. Now, I have a few friends and neighbors that have agreed to help me out tonight. Let's check in on them and see how they are doing.
Hi, I'm State Senator Anthony Portantino. Thank you for letting me join you on the Shine Gala tonight. I wish we were all in person, but doesn't it make great sense to do a Zoom coming together to support Ronald McDonald House? Ronald McDonald House does so much for our community, bringing families together, putting them up, letting them care for a loved one, that I'm proud to support Ronald McDonald House and work in partnership. I'm so pleased that you were able to move into the building adjacent to your property and that the state of California and my office was able to work with you to help facilitate that. There's so much we can do together, and there's so much that we have to do to respect social distancing and keep making everyone safe. And God bless you for your mission to support families in need of comfort, care, and a place to shelter.
Now, you may have noticed that I have my computer with me. I'm going to be using it to follow along with the celebration with all of you this evening. I also have my phone handy. I'm going to use it to bid on auction items and to donate. Don't worry if you only have one device handy. Our auction and donation website will be open until Sunday night. Now, before I dig into the rest of my Shine at Home kit and sit back and relax and enjoy the evening, I'd like to introduce you to somebody who will be helping us for the rest of the evening. You may recognize him from Breaking Bad. Please say hello to award-winning actor and former Shriner patient, R.J. Mitty. Hi, RJ, are you there? Thank you so much for helping us this evening.
Hey, Megan, I'm doing well, considering the interesting times, but thank you so much for having me tonight. Ronald McDonald House Pasadena is such an invaluable resource for families focusing on the health and wellness of their child. I know firsthand how important it is to have family close while undergoing life-changing medical treatment. And I am happy to do my part in making sure other families have a home away from home. In addition, Shriners Hospitals for Children, it has been such a big part of my life, so I'm thrilled to join in honoring them for their partnership and celebration with all of you. I hope everyone is feeling inspired to raise a lot of money for children and families of the Ronald McDonald House Pasadena. So if you're a shopper, there are some really cool things in the online auction. Don't forget to register online to be able to bid and donate. Just click sign in the right-hand corner of the auction website. You don't want to miss out. A special thanks to our auction donors for contributing some unique experiences and items. Also to note, we will not be having a live auction tonight. So everything is available to bid on already online. The auction will run until Sunday night, giving you plenty of time to get your bids in or rebid. Have you ever wanted to take a 3-hour Newport cruise with 12 of your friends aboard a 62-foot yacht? Well, now is your chance thanks to Rob Curry and Jeff Johansson. If sea isn't your thing, maybe you would like to get in the air with 2 helicopter rides over Pasadena donated by the Pasadena Police Department. If you're looking to stay on land, why not support the gracious local restaurants that kindly contributed gift cards by bidding on them in the online auction. Now, we all know this has been an unusual and very strange time to take on new leadership positions, but the Ronald McDonald House Pasadena this year began with a new executive director taking over the reins.
Hello, RJ. I'm so glad that you're able to help us out with our SHINE Gala. I'm Mara Leong McGinnis, the new executive director of Ronald McDonald House Pasadena. Welcome to our first ever virtual event. Thank you so much for logging on. To everyone who's enjoying a Shine at Home kit, thank you for your support. I hope you are celebrating safely and in style. When I joined Ronald McDonald House Pasadena back in January, I never could have expected what would be in store for the rest of the year. But I'm honored to be a part of a legacy that began here in Pasadena in 2004 and has gone on to provide 24,000 families with comfort and hope when they needed it most. Amidst the trials and tribulations of the last few months, the importance of our mission shines even brighter. The global pandemic has been especially challenging for families with critically ill children. Parents can't control whether or when their child is going to need medical help, but they do need to know they will always have a safe place to stay if faced with an unimaginable situation. Your support keeps our doors open and provides a home away from home for families so their child can receive medical care that will change their life forever. Without our house, families would be sleeping in cars, in hospital waiting rooms, or worse. Their child wouldn't be able to receive the medical care they need at all. That is why Ronald McDonald House Pasadena is so important. Over the past few months, we've remained open and serving families who've been with us since before the community-wide shutdown went into effect. In addition to meals and necessities, we've continued to provide therapeutic family support services in order to help our families cope with the additional stress they've been facing. Now, as restrictions are being lifted, we're preparing to welcome home even more Ronald McDonald House families. We began in 2004 with just 7 bedrooms. As the needs of our community have increased, we've been able to expand our services. At full capacity, we'll be able to provide 17 families with a safe place to stay every night. As a Pasadena native, it's a privilege for me to welcome families into our community as they seek treatment at our world-class medical facilities. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our local medical partners, Shriners for Children Medical Center, who we're honoring this evening, Huntington Hospital, City of Hope, and Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Tonight has been made possible by the generous support of donors, underwriters, and especially our sponsors, including Food Properties Group and the Delphi family, Los Angeles Financial Credit Union, Megan and Rick Foker, City National Bank, and Shriners for Children Medical Center. As the new executive director, I owe a special thank you to our dedicated board of trustees, co-chairs Megan Foker and Carl Everett, and our wonderful staff and volunteers that work tirelessly to keep the house shining. All of you who are watching tonight, you are our heroes. And to the families staying at Ronald McDonald House Pasadena, you are lifesavers. I look forward to meeting all of you in person once it's safe to do so. Now, I have some special friends of mine I would like you to meet. Naira Sophia and her mother Jessica have been staying with us since November 2019. For almost a full year, they've been away from their family so that Sophia can receive life-changing treatment at Shriners for Children Medical Center. Through all of the ups and downs of the pandemic, their bright smiles have kept our house shining and lifted our spirits. I'm so glad that we've been able to provide them with a stable home away from home. Please watch their story. Thank you.
Mi nombre es Naira Sofía Álvarez López. Yo vengo de Rincón de Guayabito, Nayarit, y tengo 5 años.
Sofía es mi hija menor, tiene 5 años y pues fue una nueva luz que llegó a nuestra vida. Mi nombre es Yesenia López Damián, venimos de México y ya vamos a cumplir 9 meses y medio aquí en la casa Ronald McDonald. Es una maravilla para nosotros haber llegado aquí, la verdad. El día que iban a nacer Sofía fue cuando me dieron la noticia de que venía con problemas. Y si no la operaban en ese momento, en esas horas, pues podía perder la vida. El diagnóstico de nacimiento se llama espina bífida y tenía los 2 pies encorvados y como sirena hacia abajo. Yo le dije, doctor, ¿qué sigue de aquí? Me dijo, pues si quieren le seguimos poniendo yesos para que se le enderecen los pies, pero de que ella se ponga de pie es posible que no, me dijo, porque los niños con espina bífida están destinados a estar en silla de ruedas. Yo dije, tiene que haber algo más, otra opción más. Yo había leído que SHINE era lo mejor de lo mejor, los mejores especialistas en California. Yo le comenté a mi esposo, entonces mi esposo me dijo, Jessy, y luego hasta Estados Unidos. Yo le decía, no le hace, yo a donde me manden yo voy a ir. Si no hubiera llegado yo a Pasadena y que la doctora me la haya atendido, le hubieran amputado el pie.
She came to us with a really bad infection, unable to walk, with a wound on her foot and deformities that weren't corrected by other people's surgeries. And she wanted both of her feet to be corrected so she could walk like all of the other little kids that she would see.
Cuando estábamos en el hospital esa cita, yo le dije a la enfermera que se podía hablar con la trabajadora social. Sí, me dijo. Entonces le dije, mira, si hay un lugar donde me pueda quedar. Y me dijo, sí hay una casa que está aquí mismo en Pasadena, se llama Ronald McDonald. Voy a ver si hay un espacio. Lo recuerdo perfecto. Ahorita el transporte la va a llevar a la casa, me dijo. Tenemos una recámara para ustedes dos, me dijo. No se preocupe, me dijo, no se preocupe, de aquí para adelante todo va a estar bien, me dijo. Tenemos nuestro propio espacio, nuestro propio recámara. El hospital de aquí de la casa Ronald está como a 3 cuadras. Caminando puedes llegar. A la niña la han surtido de juguetes.
Ya sé qué voy a hacer. A mí me gusta mucho el patio porque puedo jugar, juego con la plastilina, el comedor porque hago actividades, coloreo, hago mis tareas de la escuela.
How are your feet doing? What's wrong with your feet?
If it weren't for the Ronald McDonald House, it would not be possible to provide Naira with the care that she needed to be able to get back up on her feet and walk again. We're so thankful to Ronald McDonald for helping us treat Naira.
El día de ayer nos entregó la andadera esta. Fue una emoción muy grande porque ella tenía muchas ganas de hacer sus primeros pasos y está emocionada y pues yo feliz de ver el entusiasmo y las ganas que le ponen en caminar. Ahora que la veo caminando, que la veo dando sus pasos, me encantaría llevársela al doctor que me dijo que para él no era candidata para caminar. Si no estuviéramos aquí en la casa Ronald McDonald, yo creo que no hubiera soportado, no hubiera aguantado en otro lugar tantos meses de espera, de días de agonía, de estrés, de desesperación, de meses atrás las respuestas que estábamos como estancados en el tratamiento. Yo llegaba al cuarto y yo lloraba, me desesperaba. Yo creo que en otro lugar no lo hubiera resistido o no hubiera sido igual. Por eso y mucho más estoy súper agradecida con la casa. Yo sé que estamos en un buen lugar, no podemos pedir más.
Wow, what an amazing story. I am moved by Yassi's and Sophie's strength, determination, and resilience. It's incredible to hear firsthand how families in the community are benefiting from Ronald McDonald House. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the most vital and rewarding portion of the evening. The real reason why you have all logged in tonight. Your generosity in the next few minutes will directly benefit this house and give so many families peace of mind and the support they need. If you are wondering how Ronald McDonald House keeps their lights on year after year, it's because of you. We know that many donors and volunteers who are the very lifeblood of the house are themselves reeling from the economic impact of the pandemic. But by joining us, you have shown your commitment to uplifting families when they need it the most. All of your contributions tonight will provide housing, comfort, care, and the support of families who are dealing with the stress of medical appointments, life-changing surgeries, and the most recent threat of this pandemic. Clearly, these uncertain times call for extraordinary action by those who can truly make a difference. And we are going to ask you, in joining us tonight, to make that difference. If you have already registered online, please check your phones for a text message with your personalized link to the website. If you haven't registered, now is the time to join in. We're going to ask for support at different levels. If you hear a level that speaks to your heart, select that level under Make a Donation on your phone. Every gift, large or small, is going to make a difference tonight. So, can we come together as a community and give generously on the behalf of countless families? I hope you're saying an enthusiastic yes. We are supposed to start the auction at $10,000, but I want to go out on a limb for a moment and see if there's any heroes out there that would like to give a gift above and beyond the starting level. This is an exceptional year, so we're looking for exceptional supporters. It could be $20,000, maybe $15,000, any amount that will start an avalanche of giving. Would someone be so kind to give a gift above $10,000? Who do we have? We have a donation of $30,000. Dell and Linda Laurent. Thank you so much. You are absolute heroes, and I'm in awe of your generosity, and I hope there are others in the community that share your enthusiasm. So thank you. With the Laurents kicking off our giving, let's visit our next level. Our first level, but next level of $10,000. A gift of $10,000 will and can run the house for 1 full week. Is there anyone who will commit their support with a $10,000? Megan and Rick Foker, thank you so much. Just a reminder, how great was Meg at the top of this program? Thank you, Meg and Rick. At full capacity, the house can serve up to 17 families. With this gift, you can change the lives of so many families. So So we are going to move on to 5,000. A gift of 5,000 can provide 1 month stay for one family at the house. Families often travel from far away, so their child can receive medical treatment in Pasadena, staying at the house for 1 month or longer even. So a contribution at this level makes sure they never have to worry about where they stay, where they rest their head at night. I hope one of you will kick off the giving at this amount. The next level is $2,500. A gift of $2,500 will provide 3 months of mental health services for the whole family. This groundbreaking new service that is provided to families at the Pasadena house through the Family Support Services program. Especially during these times, the stress of worrying about health and wellness of a child can take a toll on a parent, sibling, even themselves. With intensive and therapeutic support, families are able to focus on healing and taking the time to enjoy life. It looks like we have a commitment from Charlotte and Simon Harrison for a donation of $2,500. Thank you so much for your donation. Hopefully, who will join them next? Now we are going to move on to $1,000. $1,000 gift will cover the cost of the electric for the house for 1 month. You are literally, with this donation, keeping the lights on by giving at this level. So help keep the house shining. Trader Joe's has given $1,000 gift. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see who joins next. And we're going to move on to $500. A gift of $500 provides a month of grounds maintenance. What makes this house so special, and one of the unique qualities, is the lush and expansive backyard, which provides amazing space for children to just be kids and have fun. And so help keep this backyard beautiful by contributing now. And there is Doug Kinner with a contribution of $500. Thank you, Doug. We have come to our last level. A gift of $100 can provide a meal of love for families at the house. This allows families not to have to think about what's for dinner after a long day at the hospital. There is nothing better than coming home to a warm meal, right? So wow, I am blown away by this unbelievable show of support. Thank you to everyone who is contributing. Please give yourself a round of applause for your generosity and kindness. You are all heroes tonight. And now let's check in with a long-time supporter of the house, Supervisor Catherine Barger.
Hi, I'm Supervisor Catherine Barger, Chair of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors. I'm honored to join you to celebrate the Ronald McDonald House's SHINE Gala. As we've all navigated this challenging year, I've been inspired by the Ronald McDonald House team's continued commitment to their cause. When families need it most, you provided support and stability, alleviating a heavy burden so parents can focus on their child getting well. These inspiring efforts are nothing new. Your staff has provided help and hope to families every day since 2004. I've seen this incredible work up close, especially when my office partnered with yours to put together stuffed animals, snacks, and crafts for children during the holidays. We've also teamed up for the Walk for Kids, which gets friends and neighbors involved with your great cause. Witnessing your work firsthand has given me a deep appreciation for your mission. Because of your dedication, children have the comfort they need to heal, grow, and thrive. Los Angeles County is immensely grateful for your compassionate care. It is an honor to partner with Ronald McDonald House Pasadena to support families in our community.
Thank you, Supervisor Barger. We appreciate all the support you give to the Ronald McDonald House. Right now, I would like to take a moment and turn your attention back to our online auction. Now, you may have noticed that there are some auction packages that you can buy but will stay at the house. These are what we call comfort and care items. These auction packages will provide necessary things for families staying at the house. It's a perfect way to invest in the comfort and care of families and continue to provide a home away from home when it's needed most. And now we move on to a special part of our program tonight, highlighting the remarkable contributions of our honoree, Shriners Hospitals for Children Medical Center. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Shriners for Children Medical Center Pasadena Administrator and Ronald McDonald House Pasadena Board Member Chris Doherty, as well as Noble Seb Badai, Potentate of Al-Makali Al-Malika Shrine in Los Angeles, as well as Noble Merit Turi, Potentate of El Bekel Shrine in Anaheim, who will be accepting the award on behalf of the Shriners for Children Medical Center, this year's Ronald McDonald House Pasadena honoree.
Good evening, friends. My name is Chris Doherty, and I have the great honor and pleasure of being the administrator for Shriners for Children Medical Center, Pasadena. And we are all so honored and delighted to be part of this wonderful Ronald McDonald House Shine, a night at home together gala event. Every day at Shriners Pasadena, we get to see miracles and magical transformation happen for precious children. But we can't do that alone. It truly takes a neighborhood to create miracles and transformation. For the Shriners Pasadena Medical Center, that includes the support of our wonderful Shriners temples and the incredible work and love that happens at the Ronald McDonald House here in Pasadena. While we may all be in very different buildings, together we do create a beautiful home for children and their families. Together, we all make a difference, and together, we all make a neighborhood. Now, I'd like to shine a spotlight on some very important friends in our neighborhood. First, I'd like to introduce illustrious Sir Seb Bedoyan, my good friend from Al-Malika Temple.
Thank you, Chris, for the kind words. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and honored guests. My name is Seb Bedoyan, the 122nd Potentate of Al-Malika Shrine Temple in Los Angeles. On behalf of our members who are present with us tonight, and all the members of our temple families, we would like to say thank you. And we are grateful for this honor tonight as we celebrate this great relationship with Ronald McDonald House. As many of us you know, our relationship goes back many, many years, and looking forward for many more to come. Our Shriners for Children Medical Center has been in Pasadena for a few years now. I'm proud of it. This vision of having a hospital in Los Angeles started in the 50s by members of Al Malika Shrine Temple. With their hard work, persistence, they were able to raise enough funds to build our Shriners Hospital in Koreatown. And as a result, now we can all enjoy and be proud of all of the great care it's giving to our kids by the Shriners for Children Medical Center in Pasadena. And just a little history about the Al Malika Shrine Temple. Al Malika Shrine Temple was chartered on June 25th, 1888. Not 1988, 1888, in the heart of Los Angeles, and many of you know as Shrine Auditorium. We are proud of our history and humbled by the great work has come out of it. As of today, we have around 2,500 members and the 16th largest temple out of 200 temples around the world. And it's still very active even under those uncertain times and leading the way in many fronts. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you all tonight. And let's have some fun. And now it is my honor to introduce my counterpart, illustrious Sir Merritt Reed, the potentate of Al Bakal Shrine Temple.
Thank you, illustrious Sir Seb. Good evening. My name is Merritt Reed, and I am the potentate of El Bakel Shriners in Anaheim. We now treat children across the United States, Canada, and Mexico with orthopedic conditions and injuries, burns, spinal cord injuries, cleft lip and palate, and other complex healthcare needs without regard for the ability to pay. Since 1922, Shriners Hospitals for Children has treated 1.4 million kids. I have personally witnessed the joy on the faces of our kids for the impressive care they receive at Shriners Hospitals. It makes me so proud to be a Shriner. Advances in medical technology changed our care to about 80% outpatient status. This meant that the need and extra costs of a 24/7 hospital was diminished. Our medical center in Pasadena is the first of the many hospitals across the country converting to medical centers and ambulatory clinics with the idea of treating more kids in more places at a lower cost so that we can treat kids for another 100 years. Ronald McDonald House has been an important partner to us for the last 10 years. During that time, over 10,000 Shriner patients and their families have stayed at Ronald McDonald House. Their facilities are magnificent, and their care and kindness to our kids and their families has been incredible. And hundreds and thousands of dollars have been saved by using Ronald McDonald House. You can say it is a match made in heaven. So I say thank you to Ronald McDonald House for honoring the care we give to our Shriners kids. God bless Ronald McDonald House, and God bless our Shriners for Children Medical Center in Pasadena.
So as you can see, it truly does take a neighborhood to create miracles and magical transformation for children. And tonight we got to shine a spotlight on the neighborhood formed by Shriners for Children Medical Center Pasadena, our Shriners Temples, and the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House. We all get together and wrap our arms around the precious children and families that grace us with their presence. What a wonderful neighborhood, and what a wonderful evening. I really love the insertion of Mr. Rogers into tonight's program, so in his honor, I will use the words he used to end his show with. You've made this day a special day by just you being you. There is no person in the whole world like you, and I like you just the way you are. On behalf of Shriners for Children Medical Center Pasadena, thank you all for making today so special. Thank you to the Shriners Temples and to the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House for making every day so special. There is nothing in the whole world like you. We like you just the way you are.
Thank you, Shriners. Can we give one more round of applause for Shriners for Children Medical Center? And to get back to our message of community support, we have another friend and neighbor that would like to say hi. U.S. Congresswoman Judy Chu, who represents the 27th District of California.
Hello, I'm Congressmember Judy Chu, and it's my honor to join with you today to support the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House. People come to the Ronald McDonald House during some of the scariest times imaginable, when a child is undergoing serious medical treatment. This experience can be trying for any of us, but amid anxiety about treatments for things like cancer or premature birth, the Ronald McDonald House is there for our families, ensuring they are not alone. And it means so much that even during this pandemic, the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House has kept their doors open so that families of children receiving care in our area still have a home that is safe and comfortable for them. But this important work would be impossible without the support of the community and each of you. So thank you for everything you're doing today to ensure that the Ronald McDonald House can continue to be there for families. Your work and support are not only helping families to get through the unimaginable, it is also giving them hope. There could be no better gift. I'm truly proud to represent such an incredibly giving community. Thank you again.
Thank you, Representative Chu, for your service and support of the House. Some of the most important people in our neighborhood are the helpers. As Mr. Roger would say, when you see scary things in the news, always look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping. Ronald McDonald House Pasadena is grateful to partner with the helpers of the Pasadena Police Department and Fire Department to keep our families safe. I also believe each has donated some awesome experiences for our online auction. So let's hear it for them.
All right, hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pasadena Fire Department Loves the Ronald McDonald House. My name's Salim. I'm a fire captain here at Pasadena. I've been here about 13 years, specifically here at Fire Station 31 for off and on about 10 years. I'm joined by my fellow firefighters, and we're going to talk a little bit about 31s, the community, and kind of what we do and what we love about the Ronald McDonald House. So like I said, I've been at this firehouse off and on for about 10 years. I got involved in the Ronald McDonald House about 10 years ago, just doing some community stuff here and there, and been supportive of that cause ever since. Outside of that, 31 specifically in the Pasadena Fire Department have been involved in the Ronald McDonald House for years, via Firehouse 35 and a couple other things. I know a couple of us have had the opportunity to kind of interject and be part of multiple things.
Yeah, one of my favorite times of the year is when towards Christmas time we get to go down there, hang up the Christmas lights for them, and I really enjoy doing that. Kids love it. It's one of my favorite times of the year.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun. The kids come out, they get to play, they get to see our apparatus, and they also get to help us kind of climb on the ladders and help hang the lights. It's always a good time of year for us.
And I've also had the opportunity to, around Halloween time, do the trunk or treat. We go down with a bunch of candy, get to hang out with all the kids in their great costumes, and that's a great time as well.
Yeah, that was a great event. I believe Hillary put it on for the first time last year, and turned out to be a lot of fun, setting up kind of our own little booth, and turned out to be a good time.
One of my fondest memories is going down and decorating the room. I remember handing out stickers, replicating the fire station, just seeing the smile on these kids' faces. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, so like I said, 31's in the fire department for probably close to 15 years now. We sponsored that room upstairs at kind of where it got started, Firehouse 35, and slowly we took over hanging the lights and the trunk or treat. We love to show up on a regular occasion just to do a show and tell with the kids. And just kind of be part of the house and part of the community. It's a very important part of Fire Station 31's district, and we thoroughly enjoy going over there. To kind of touch base, this year as last year, we're offering up the same bid item. And that bid item is going to be a ride-along and a dinner with the fine men and women of Firehouse 35 here at Pasadena Fire. We're going to cater a meal for you. We're going to show you our firehouse. We're going to take you on a ride through our district, do a little bit of training, and hopefully run a couple calls. And so, I'm biased in the sense of saying I think this is the best auction item that's out there. I know our brothers and sisters at the PD are probably auctioning the same thing they did last year, which is a ride in a helicopter. And, I'd like to say, hey, thanks to them for putting it out there and giving the auction item. It's definitely a great cause, and I'm glad that we can tag team and come together for the house. But hey, at the end of the day, if you want to ride in a helicopter, you could always go down to a travel agency or something like that. It's always an option. You can't get that dinner or that ride along on a fire truck there. So, and then, again, I've got a drone or something like that. If you want to see the city, I could take care of that for you while we're here at Fire Station 31. So 2 for 1, guys. Your best bet's going to be this bid on the auction item here at Firehouse 31 for a great dinner and a great time. I'd just like to close with saying I know this is a different kind of environment for a gala. I've been fortunate enough to go to the last 7 galas, and I'm definitely going to miss out. I know this one's going to be a virtual one, but Hillary's doing a great job, as well as the rest of the team over there, to kind of make it really stand out. And at the end of the day, we're all here watching and participating for a great cause, and that's the house, that's the families, that's the kids, and that's what we're here for. So hopefully we can focus our attention on that. Thank you for your time, and I wish you and your families a great rest of the year. Stay safe and be healthy.
My name is Richard Padilla. I'm a sergeant with the Pasadena Police Department. I've been with the department for 23 years. Currently assigned to the K-9 unit as a supervisor and handler. We like to cheer people up, and part of police work is being an ambassador to the community, knowing who your community are, and brightening up their day. It's always good for our officers to go out to the community, whether it be a hospital, a school, the Ronald McDonald House, to show off our dogs and show off what they're capable of, and how they not only help the community out, but they make the community safer. So what we'd like to do is give someone an opportunity to come visit us on one of our training nights. Fire stations are boring, okay? Police dogs are number 1, okay? You don't want to smell jet fuel. We'll feed you. You can watch the dogs train, and we'll throw in our little stuffed dog toys for you. I guarantee it'll be better than SWAT training, and it'll be better than the helicopter ride.
Oh, we love the friendly competition between the police and fire department. Show your support for each one by bidding on their online auction items. The helpers at the house are the frontline staff that keep everything running and make sure that families have everything they need. Over the past few months, we've been reminded just how important these essential workers are. As the house remained open and served families despite the pandemic, the Ronald McDonald House team members offer a unique insight into what makes the house special.
They feel like they're at home.
It's like a home away from home.
It feels like a home. It feels warm.
It's always very welcoming, warm. It feels like you're one big family.
You kind of feel like you're a family member.
We kind of like a family.
Being a family, whether we have one family here or 17 families here.
Not all the families have the resources to be close to the hospital where their child is receiving treatment.
They're getting help that they might not be able to get otherwise.
There's so many people who benefit from our doors being open.
A lot of times the families have to give up their jobs and give up their life to make sure that their kids are gonna heal.
It's very straining financially, not only because of the treatment, but because sometimes they're not here just for the surgery. They stay weeks, months.
Most of these families stay here for quite a while. I really get to see the kids, just be kids, focus on having fun.
And just getting to bond, and I feel like let loose and play with other kids who they can relate with.
Sometimes this is the first time a child's ever seen another child that's going through the same thing they're going through, and
it feels like they don't have anyone to talk to, and then when they have someone that speaks their language, like it's like, oh my God, I found someone.
There's a sense of community and
a lot of care, a lot of compassion, a lot of heart in the house.
They build that community, that home, that family here.
And having someone who can understand the journey and the process they're going through and can relate to them.
And even after when they leave, they always are in communication with each other, which I think is amazing.
They're not by themselves. They're not alone.
Let's hear it for our helpers. Thank you so much for what you all do. To everyone tuning in tonight, you are heroes as well for the house. Your support provides a home away from home for families when they need it most. Without Pasadena Ronald McDonald House, kids might not be able to receive medical treatment that will change their life forever. Please, if you haven't done so already, go online, make a donation. Help keep families close. And with that, I am going to settle in for the night. But here are some final parting messages from Board of Trustees co-chair Carl Everett. Carl has been riding out the quarantine from Hawaii. But thanks to technology, he is able to celebrate along with us. Thank you for welcoming me to your virtual gala. And here is Carl.
Aloha and good evening, everyone. My name is Carl Everett, and I'm joining you this evening from Hawaii, where my family and I have been quarantined for the past few months. I serve as the board's co-chair. No question, 2020 has presented us challenges that no one could have possibly imagined on January 1st. But what 2020 did bring us was community support like tonight that we greatly appreciate and are very grateful for. What we have accomplished tonight is to ensure that our families have a safe place to stay and they don't have to worry about their next meal or how to pay for it. This allows them to focus exclusively on the recovery and care of their ill child. Your support also allows us to be there for families like Yessi and Sophia. Even though we spent the evening celebrating in our own homes, the collective power of community of support is clearly evident and is very impressive. What we have accomplished tonight will provide us the operational funds to continue to provide a home away from home. As a reminder, the silent auction ends at 6 p.m. tomorrow. You still have time to place bids on many unique experiences. You can also donate through our website, or you can use the return envelope that was included in your Shine at Home kit. Despite the challenges of 2020, there are many exciting things happening at the Pasadena Ronald McDonald House. In the future of the house, we have the opportunity to create a landmark campus and a dedicated facility that will provide even more care to more families. The campus will also be large enough to meet our needs for the many years to come. The world needs more kindness and generosity like we have seen this evening. We are all in this together. Thank you for making life a little easier for families during a challenging time. I hope to see all of you at next year's event and hopefully in person soon. Thank you again, and mahalo.
Of the house. Does that make sense?
That definitely makes sense.
I also forgot to do the finger guns. This, I can't do it, I don't think, and I also forgot to so it just looks like, let's try it again.
Oh, yes.
Why do you like working at our house? Because Mara is amazing, and she's the best boss ever.
I did not pay her to say that.
Hey Hillary, maybe we'll get that picture we needed for my Meet the Staff story. Oh, that's not. You have to be on portrait mode to match all the others. We'll do it later. You're fine. Also, they have a lot of cameras right now.
I think I've said enough.
Going to the actual McDonald's, things like, oh, it's that, and then asking me questions after that.
Okay, I'll get back to work.
Okay.
Hope it recorded.
So we ran out of memory the first time.
I have something for you.
I think I've done enough.
You've probably done enough.
I'm good. I don't like being on camera.
Yeah. Oh my God, 2020 has been awful.
Okay, take two.
Take two will be like, 2020 has just been awful.